So it's a video going viral right now. A fight happened in Cincinnati. Now, I ain't trying to make this a race thing, but apparently there was somebody there and they tried to crop the video, make this like the blacks was the most aggressiveness. But look, somebody that was there, another witness, put out the whole video. And guess who was the aggressive motherfuckers? The Caucasians. When the video came out, it was just a regular verbal altercation. But then the Caucasian slapped the black man and shit break out. Now they is making a whole thing about a woman getting knocked out. But the woman that got knocked out, she got knocked out by the Caucasian dude, not the black dude. They try to make it about the black dude knocking her out. No, go look at the video. Come back and let me know what y'all think. But at the end of the day, stick together, baby. Don't let this bullshit go on, man. Go do y'all little search and search.
How the fuck is you gonna tell me about the shit you ain't never seen, bitch ass nigga? You can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga.
Wait.
No.
Some people are stand up and rise. Some people are sit and cry.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. From what I saw, I just saw the brawl, right? From what I saw, I just saw that the lady that got knocked out, it didn't look like a white guy. It looked like a light-skinned dude or a Hispanic dude. I couldn't tell, but he didn't look like a white guy. Could be wrong. Here's what I want to talk about, though. Because people say, if this was just to happen out of the blue, is it wrong? Yeah. And at the same time, it's what people are saying because got somebody very credible who's like, yeah, they was antagonizing the guys and the dude slapped the guy. He slapped him and then they got beat up. Here's the thing. And this is something America doesn't want to deal with. Stop messing with people. This idea that, the rules don't apply to you because you're white and somebody else is not. Stop messing with people. You can this idea that, it doesn't matter what you say. Yes, it does. It doesn't matter what you do. Yes, it does. That's some BS y'all doing. Stop antagonizing people. And the problem with that is if you look on social media, and this is why I'm gonna go this way with this topic. You've seen black people on their phones in America pretty much ever since you can have a record something on your phone. Walking, getting harassed, going out and getting harassed, riding a bike and getting harassed, just doing barbecuing, getting harassed, playing with their children, getting harassed, their kids getting harassed, people getting chased down, getting harassed, because y'all have this thing where, you should just be able to mess with people. No, you shouldn't. And all you people who go, you got people who go, white people got hurt, so now we need to just act like, the world is falling down. No. Because y'all would say, you shouldn't, they jumped them. It doesn't matter what they said and did. You wasn't saying that a year ago when they had the thing in Alabama, when them white guys was jumping a black guy. Y'all don't care. Like, if white people jump somebody, a black man, woman, a child, y'all don't care. It's not, you beat up 60-year-old women, you don't care. Beat up children, you don't care. You get what I'm saying? You don't care. It's not what you do. It's like, it happened. Beat up old men, you don't care. So this idea that if white people get affected, now everybody's supposed to care, those days are over. They're over with. Stop messing with people. And the reason why I say that part is believable is because I've lived long enough to go, what are you doing here? What are you doing in your own neighborhood? What are you doing in a grocery store? What are you doing, in a parking lot of a store? What are you doing in a store? What are you doing in an area? And then the idea, like people get drunk, people get belligerent. People get drunk, they start talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And people go, oh, it doesn't matter. It does matter. Then you got black people who, oh, but some white people got hurt, some white people got beat up, and this is what's wrong with black people. Let me tell white people, let me explain something to you about people like that. If white people were cussing them out for an extended period of time, they'll let it slide too. But if a white person walk up on them and slap them, they're gonna fight them. Don't let these people lie to you, and because they're team white for television and social media and views and whatnot. Don't let them lie to you and let you believe that, oh man, if they were in the same situation, they would beat the brakes off of them people. And some of y'all play that game where, hey man, if people are 50, 60 years old, we ain't trying to hear that. If you 50, 60 years old, maybe you should stop. Maybe you should stop messing with people if you're 50, 60 years old. I can't, I can't just say, oh, every black person is bad because some white people got beat up. No. Because I know to be true, y'all antagonize people all the time. There's a video of a streamer up right now where he's streaming and a white guy walks up on him talking reckless and basically says, my house is worth more than your life. Y'all have an issue with that. Y'all have a bad issue with that. And you other groups, y'all do the same type of stuff. All of these passive aggressive things and aggressive things, because you got to remember, is it Cincinnati the same? I think, is that Cincinnati where they had it might have been. It might have been Cincinnati recently where they had they know what white supremacist group going around downtown and they got ran off. I want to say that was Cincinnati too, or the outskirts of Cincinnati. I know it happened in Kentucky, and I think it happened in Cincinnati too. Here's what we don't talk about enough. There's this ideology out there that you can try to bully people and you looking for your opportunity, and you think because people predominantly are black that we're not going to respond because you're going to play it's called the police and I'm white and I'm the victim. Everybody don't care, man. And that's what I'm trying to say. Everybody don't care. And all y'all other people, it's time to get the guns and da. Hey, y'all gonna get hurt too. Because we're tired of that too. We're tired of going places and you walking around with guns and you looking around. What are you doing in Walmart, man? If you don't get out of here, you ain't the only person with a gun. You get what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta. That's a personal. That's an issue that a lot of you in America, a lot of people have, and this is why I say we got to talk about this issue, because this is not just Americans, especially white Americans. Y'all go abroad doing this too. That's why people got an issue with you in Mexico. That's why people got an issue with you in Thailand. That's why people got an issue with you in Europe. That's not Thailand, just Asia in general. That's why. This is a community issue that doesn't necessarily get addressed enough, because when white people do stuff to non-white people, it's not supposed to count. We're supposed to just go, oh well, they're white and it's just guys being guys and nothing really matters. No, it matters. Keep your disrespect to yourself. You don't have to respect me, but don't disrespect me. But you have an issue with that. You have a bad issue with that. That's why even when people migrate to this country, what do? They take on white characteristics and they start trying to pick fights with us black people. Start being disrespectful. No reason. And am I going to sit here and be like, oh, black people are the angels of the earth? No. There's there a segment of us that's out of pocket, for sure. For sure. But everybody hiding behind they're black and I'm not, y'all gonna start learning a valuable lesson and and nobody's playing that game with you. Nobody has to kowtow and brown nose and kiss your behind and take the higher road because you don't know how to conduct yourself. You should be able to start a fight, but God forbid you lose it. And this is where a lot of this comes. This is not an issue if they win the fight. You see what I'm saying? If those white people would have won, oh, look at the greatness of white people, and they took on the blacks and yada yada yada, and let's go Rocco, let's go. I am a real American. But when y'all lose, this is the issue. Stop picking fights with people. And a lot of y'all don't want to hear that. A lot of y'all really have an issue. Well, doesn't matter what I say. Listen, man. If you want to talk to somebody crazy and think it doesn't matter what you say or what you do to them, that's a you problem. And you can look on social media, uh, television, movies, depictions of y'all doing this everywhere in every time frame. You get what I'm saying? Every movie of white people and white people with non-white people, this happens. You go somewhere, you talk crazy to somebody, you disrespect somebody, and you're just supposed to, and then y'all get into it. This is really the basis for a lot of television and movies. Chill out. That's what I'm gonna say. Chill out. All right, I'm done, man. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Catch you on the next one. Peace.